Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. It's known about in the narcissistic community that these narcissists around the globe and narcissists involved in your life make you walk on eggshells, right? But I want to take a different look at this, right? As much as they may have made you appease them, you know, you may have been stepping on eggshells to some degree. Realistically, you're a kind, decent, honest, true, transparent person. And you just wanted best for this narcissist that was involved in your life prior to awakening to they're a narcissist, right? That's all it was. But when you flip the dynamics around, right, for this narcissist that was involved in your life to be affiliated with you, they were the one that walked on eggshells, right? Because they presented a version of themselves that's not true, right? To lure you in. They presented a version of themselves that's not true. They acted as something which they're not. And this all involved them actually walking on eggshells to be affiliated with you. They're the ones that had to tiptoe around carefully without slipping up, you know, so they keep the mask intact, right? The whole operation of the narcissist involved in your life with the mask, you know, pretending to be something they're not, is them walking on eggshells, right? You know, because a lot of the times when you finally seen a chink in the mask, you've seen the slip of the mask, you've seen the true nature of who they really are, you know, they often go running for the hills. They often go ghost or discard, reverse discard, or they'll do something. Because the whole time they were putting on a performance, a theatrical performance, the whole entire course of the relationship that you're involved with this narcissist in your life, they were putting on a performance, walking on eggshells, tiptoeing around, trying to not step a foot out of line, trying to keep you under the rouge that they're really a good person, right? So it's actually them that walks around on eggshells. It's actually them. And they done this, you know. They premeditated about it, you know. When they first discovered you, they mirrored you. They pretended to be into things that you're into. They pretended that you had the same values, the same morals. In some cases, maybe. They done all of this. And they kept it up for a period of time. Whoever this narcissist that was involved in your life was to you, whether it was a romantic partner, a friend, a family member, colleague, or associate, all remains the same. They wanted to affiliate with you. They wanted to be part of your world. And they put on this performance, they put on this act, and they tiptoed around, walking on eggshells, trying to not get caught, trying to not slip up, trying to not let you see the real nature of who they are. And you may have seen momentary glimpses of this, of their true nature, but because they were putting on such an enhanced performance day in and day out, pretending to be something they're not, oftentimes these little glimpses that you saw went over your head. And it's only now when you look back in retrospect, you're like, yo, at that time you saw this and, you know, you actually figured them out. And it's only when you look back in retrospect you realize. But that's because they were putting on such a performance. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But look, just envision what that takes, you know? You know, I don't always say empathize with the narcissist that was involved in your life, but empathize to some degree, right? They were living an existence day in and day out, right? To be affiliated with you, pretending to be something they're not. Just imagine how much effort that actually takes. How many lies are told, you know? how much deviancy is at play day in and day out. And yes, they are a deviant at nature. They are a deviant at nature. They are a liar at nature. But still, even with that being said, it takes a tremendous amount of effort from the narcissist's part that was involved in your life. It takes a tremendous effort from their part to put up all of these false pretenses and this false facade and tiptoe around you, trying not to get caught, right? Because they, you know, down to the things that you're into, they lied. Down to your morals, your values, your belief systems, they lied. They pretended they were into it. You could be into spirituality, or you could be, you know, from a certain religion, or you could be into yoga or meditation or whatever. And they mirrored you on these things, pretending they were into it as well. When if you were a fly on the wall and you saw them around another group of people, around their flying monkeys, you'll think that's a stranger. The person you got to know to become who this person was in your life isn't really them, you know? And you've just got to look at it. That's them walking on eggshells. I don't care what anyone says. That's them walking on eggshells, right? You never hear about this. It's always the empath. The empath walks on eggshells. The chosen one walks on eggshells. And to some degree, they're right. But realistically, all it is from your point of view, the reason why you might have walked on eggshells was you was trying to sustain a functionable relationship. That's all it was from your side, you know? So you might not have wanted to upset them. You might not wanted to piss them off, you know? So you treaded carefully. But these narcissists that are involved in your life put on a whole performance day in and day out. Some of you are involved in romantic relationships for decades with these narcissists that are involved in your life. Others have had long-term friendships. Some of these are family members that you've known your whole life, you know, or some of these, you might have worked in a job for a long time, and these are colleagues and associates. But whoever it was, the narcissist that was involved in your life, they put this fakery as their forefront, and carefully treaded around, trying to not get caught, trying to not let you wake up to what they really are. And that's them walking on eggshells. It took a lot of effort from their part. A lot of effort, right? It really did. You know, you've only just got to envision what that takes, you know, to actually go through with that day in and day out, just to affiliate with you. That shows how important you were and you are in the life of the narcissist that was involved in your life. For them to put on this whole song and dance, this whole performance, this whole fake act, walking around on eggshells, trying to not get caught, that shows how important you was in their minds to be part and affiliated with your life. It proves it, right? People don't do that. People don't do that. Some people like the color blue. Other people like the color black. Some people like the color pink. But the narcissist involved in your life just was agreeable. Just agreeable with you. You know, agreeing with you. Telling you, just pretending that they were into the same things you were. And yes, along the way, you may have seen glimpses of the real true nature of the beast. You may have seen glimpses of it, no doubt. They can't, it's hard for them to contain it. It's hard for them to contain it. So you would have seen glimpses of their real true nature and their behavior. But look, honestly, they put real effort in to pretending to be something they're not. And they got so warped up into your world, you know, or tried to take over your world. You know, they're a real deviant, you know. And that's what they done. And they done this to affiliate with you. People don't do this, you know. People support different baseball teams, different football teams, different this, different that, you know. Some people are into spirituality. Other people are into religion. Like, you know, people are different, right? You're all unique. But they pretended to be exactly like you, stepping carefully on eggshells, mirroring you, giving you the soulmate effect. And like I said, soulmates don't just have to occur in romantic relationships. Soulmates can be friendships, family members, colleagues, associates. You can have soulmates in other fashions, right? But they were trying to give off that soulmate effect when they were nothing but a counterfeit, a liar, a deviant, and, you know, a coward that just pretended to be something they're not. So anyway, forget about this narcissist that was involved in your life. Realize that you was an important factor in theirs, right? And by you keeping them out of your life and cutting them out for good, they will suffer harsh consequences. And it's proof. Look how much effort they put to be affiliated with you, you know? Yeah, it might have all come tumbling down. Yeah, their true nature might have eventually been revealed. You might have woke up. You might know what they are now, but they still put up a performance for a very long time. A lot of you, sometimes even decades, to be affiliated with you. So you can see where their priorities were. Their priorities were to be affiliated with you, and they didn't care what they did, what they said, what they lied about to be affiliated with you. The ultimate goal was to be affiliated with you, this narcissist that was involved in your life. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting ZionMembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.